Hi, this is Mike Pekor here at Long Island Hypnotherapy, www.liphypnosis.com. In this short piece, I would like to discuss the effects of neglectful or abusive parenting. First of all, it's important to realize that as a child is brought into the world, although they may have very strong natural tendencies, likes and dislikes, a personality that's all their own, right from the time of birth, the impact of parenting and social interaction in general cannot be overstated. A child learns to view themselves in accordance with the messages that they receive from their significant others, their parents, their relatives, their friends, but most importantly, their parents, or whoever is the caretaker from the earliest time forward. If a child is constantly being told things like, "You don't know what you're talking about. What's wrong with you? You're a pain in the butt. Don't you do anything right? Leave me alone. Get out of here. You're annoying. You're a pain." This child will learn to view himself or herself as being annoying, a pain, not getting anything right, not worth anything, something's wrong with me. And then that child's behavior will fit right in with that self-image that was downloaded, so to speak, from the messages received from the parents. In the same sense, if a child is exposed to incredible rage, anger, unpredictable anger, and bad treatment from parents, that child quickly learns how to figure out the right way to act, to behave, to speak, to not speak, in order to reduce the chances of being victimized by that anger and that aggression. The least reliable source of information for that child becomes their own actual feelings and thoughts. If they express those or act on those, they could be headed for a lot of pain, a lot of danger. So what they learn to do is, with incredible vigilance, monitor their parents' facial expressions, body language, the setting, the time, the situation. And then based on that external information, they choose how to act in order to preserve their own safety and security. So the child learns to disconnect completely from their own thoughts and feelings. It's almost imperative that they disconnect from their own thoughts and feelings in order to maintain their own safety. Again, because those thoughts and feelings could get them into trouble if they're expressed, or if they shape the behavior of that child. So the child grows up to learn, I must be hyper-vigilant and please everybody around me to stay safe, to stay secure. And has no mechanism, no ability to actually feel their own feelings or act on or even be aware of their own thoughts. So what is very conscious for many people, the way they feel, the thoughts that are running through their mind, is almost completely unconscious to a child who is heavily invested in staying safe and secure by monitoring their external environment for danger, for threats. You know, a child who is told, "You're a piece of crap, you're no good, you're an idiot, what's wrong with you, how come all the other kids are smarter than you," getting beaten, getting screamed at, abused, that child would sooner believe that they are deserving of that treatment and that something is very wrong with them, then God forbid think that, number one, there's something wrong with my parents, or that my parents are no good, or flawed, or downright neglectful, or evil. And number two, that child would also believe, sooner than they would believe that anything is wrong with their parents, or that their parents don't love them, that their parents do love them, and that they deserve this treatment. So nothing's wrong with my parents, and they do love me. I am the reason why I get treated like garbage, because I'm so bad. Believing that they are so bad, the child, enables them to preserve their image, their belief, their hope, their dream, that their parents are okay and that their parents love them. And so these kids grow up and they find comfort in abusive relationships, neglectful relationships, because that's what they know, that's what they're accustomed to. It's familiar to them. A parent must see themselves as a teacher from day one. I'll give one example, then I'll wrap it up to stay within the time constraints of the YouTube videos. If a child spills milk all over the floor, the natural feeling and response might be, "What's wrong with you? What are you doing? You spilled everything all over. God, you're always doing the same thing. What's wrong with you?" A healthier, more productive response would be, "Hey, you spilled the milk. Go get the paper towels and I'll show you how to clean it up. This is how we clean up when we spill something." Anyway, more at another time. Mike Pekor, Long Island Hypnotherapy, www.liphypnosis.com.